Ooh, and we're back with another spooky episode of
Spooky Dookie.
Ooh, his dookie is spooky.
Spooky Dookies.
Uh-oh.
It's scary poopies.
He's gonna take us very poopy. I don't like that last thing I said. Anyway,
What? I loved
it's October.
Is?
We're deep into October.
No.
We're ass deep in October.
Really?
We're up to our tits and candy corn.
Wow.
Bro, it's about to be a good podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Hernia, a.k.a. Never Lose Heart, a.k.a. Konoha Cafe. Here, my best buddy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brady Cardia. You can call me a lot of things, but don't call me a candy lover because I love candy. Even the candy what might come with razor blades, or even the candy what might come with meth, drugs, and other things. I'm a candy lover, not a candy hater. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Snack Round Podcast. We have another excellent podcast. I know you guys love. You guys are fucking eating these podcasts up. So welcome back to the Snack Round Podcast.
As you guys might have already seen, we have a few cool things going. We got some lights. We got some.
Is this the bat?
Yeah. So these are 3D printed.
Wow. You printed this from your $18,000 3D printer?
No, this is from Aldi's.
Oh, okay. You're like, I can't even comprehend having
can't even count
18,000.
We got some stuff going on. We got the lights going. We should have changed up the lights a little bit. It's just like last week we had.
Instead of purple and orange, do purple and orange.
Or even like neon green.
Green.
I'm like holding the controller saying this.
Only if we had the power to do something about this. But too bad we don't have that power. Only if.
Not from here. I can't change it from here.
You want me to change it?
Yeah, go try green.
You want to try green? Check this out. Bang. Hold on. Check this out. Bang! Green and purple.
That's like double green.
It's like zombie. No, I think green and purple is good because that's like Frankenstein.
It kind of reminds me of the Hulk a little bit. This isn't a Hulk episode. We should do a Hulk episode.
Do you think the Hulk is based off of Frankenstein? Because Frankenstein was purple and green.
Do you think the Hulk learns how to love again?
No, he doesn't. No. I think Mark Ruffalo knows how to love, but not the Hulk.
If you were part of the Avengers, what would your power be?
If I'm part of the Avengers, they need a motherfucker who could fly.
They do. They have two of them that can fly.
Yeah, who? But like real fly, not like
not like throw your hammer and then.
Yeah, that's not real fucking flying. That's like trusting someone else. That's like fucking riding on a broomstick. That's not fucking flying. They need a guy who could fucking fly.
No Marvel character really has their own power though, except for
it was
Thor.
only like Thor and Vision and stuff like that. But Vision was a robot. That's not like
Vision's like an alien entity robot.
Yeah, like an alien magical crystal robot thingy mabobber. He wasn't a real hero.
How about we combine some of the things that you really are like?
Okay, incredibly handsome.
Okay, so like
What's that.
Okay,
a little
incredibly
bit
arrogant.
Arrogant, a little insensitive.
Insensitive.
Oh wait, that's you. My bad.
No. Maybe. Okay. You're not really good at cooking.
No. They call me the cooking mama.
You don't even like your job, which is like the one thing you're good at.
How about? I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm good at fighting crime.
No, you're kind of good at a lot of things.
Yeah,
like golf,
but I'm not
sports betting.
But I'm not good at I'm never good at any of them. But I'm kind of good at them.
Right, you're a jack of all trades, master of none.
Exactly. I'm a jack off. I'm a jack off. I'm a jack off of all trades.
I'm gonna jack off and then go trade.
That's the thing. I'm really excellent at being mediocre at a lot of things.
There you go.
Like betting, making love, making people feel satisfied. Like I'm average at a lot of those things. I'm not terrible.
Half the time she's
I'm not good at any of those things, but I'm also.
You're kind of good at hiking. You're kind of a good dog father.
There you go, Godfather. What happened if there's a Godfather movie where it's just all dogs?
What kind of uncle do you think you're gonna be?
You come to me with a bone. I don't believe it. Get out of here.
On the day of my daughter's circumcision, or what's it called? Fixing. Neutering. You come to me with a bone when my daughter's neutering.
There you go. You got it. You got it, man. Anyway, this is Snack Round Podcast.
Yeah, Snack Round Podcast.
If you guys don't know what we do around here, hopefully it's not that. But we do a lot of things.
But spay and neuter your pets, though, please.
Exactly. If you don't, they're going to get rabies. But, sorry, Mr. Batman. If you guys don't know what we do around here, we talk about all things cool, pop culture, everything relevant in today's life. And sometimes we just talk about each other, not each other's favorite.
We're starting it off with a banger. I got one for you. You ready?
We're
about to talk for 20 minutes, and I'm going to be like here like this.
I don't want to die.
I'm like this.
I don't want to talk
rather talk than finish. Say your whole thought in 1 minute. Then
we finish each other's sandwich.
Dick.
Huh? We know your mother hasn't got past this part yet.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry. Don't keep watching, please. Don't turn off. Don't turn off yet. Don't. It gets better.
Don't do it, Cynthia.
Veronica.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Veronica.
This is the peak.
I probably should have named her my own mom. That doesn't matter.
Is it Veronica? It's not like they're gonna look her up.
Yeah, there's so many Veronicas out there, probably.
Yeah, so many. At
What's
least
the
two.
one name there's probably not a lot out there?
Bernice.
Bernice? Like beneath?
But Bernice.
But Bernie.
Because I know at least two Bernice. One's in Cancun, Canada.
There's probably like two Helgas out there.
Helga. I think like some jackwagons would just name their daughter or sons Helga just for a joke, and then they're just stuck with that name.
Are you done stalling? I'm about to hit you with a hard hitting question.
Okay.
You can talk for a half hour, or you can sample all your ideas and thoughts into one minute.
Go.
Brady, in your opinion, who would win in a 1-to-1 fight? Only 5 minutes of prep time. Batman or Iron Man?
Are you fucking stupid? This is like the easiest question in the world.
Go ahead.
Batman. No doubt. Ooh. Batman, doesn't matter the amount of like prep time. If you give him any prep time, he's good to fucking go. Mm-hmm. He's gonna wreck Iron Man's ass. Little fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s asshole wide open.
Bro.
He's gonna fucking wreck that shit.
His whole foot's gonna spin out his asshole.
Here's the thing with Batman. He fucking could keep up with Superman. He could keep up with the Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Shazam. He's just a fucking dude. He's a dude with money and the best detective in the world. Like, yes, I will say Iron Man is fucking smart, but Batman is way smarter. I think Iron Man is good, like, mechanically smart, but Batman, he's good at everything smart.
Yeah, he's a martial arts expert, too.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like, Iron Man's cool and stuff, but, like, Batman has gizmo and gadgets to fucking nullify all of, like, Iron Man's gadgets. There's one Batman comic where he fucking takes down the whole Justice League without even him personally doing anything. He has contingency plans to exterminate all the Justice League.
Any of them turn against him.
Yes, exactly. So like, if he could take down someone like Cyborg, and Cyborg's very close to like Iron Man, he could take down fucking Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
Fucking.
I feel like it'd be like, bam, EMP blast, go over there and punch him out. Or EMP blast for some reason doesn't work because everyone's going to be, oh, he actually runs off the power, blah, blah, blah. Well, shut the fuck up. Batman has satellites with lasers.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I don't think they express how rich Batman is. Even if it's just a money game, Batman will fucking destroy Tony Stark. Like, absolutely. Because, like, Tony Stark, he has his weapons, he has his gadgets and stuff. But, like, Batman has so much more than just that.
No, I agree. I definitely think that Batman has like the killer instinct, as Iron Man he sometimes has to be like kind of pushed towards that way where he is like more on the savage side. Well, Batman's always on the savage side. You know
100%.
Like in Captain America, Winter Soldier, the comic book and the movie, he had to be pushed to be like get kind of angry, you know, and like while Batman can turn it on like that.
I think what happens is like Tony Stark doesn't take a lot of things seriously. That's his, undoing when like Batman, Bruce Wayne takes everything seriously.
Precautions everywhere.
He doesn't take a grain of salt with anything. So I think that's where like he's gonna win.
Did you see the Dark Knight Returns part 1? Mm-hmm. You saw it when he's
with the
old
Scarecrow.
Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, Dark Knight Returns.
I'm sorry. It's an animated movie where he's old, where he's like 60 years old.
Yeah, and he fucking beats the shit out of all those like
destroys Superman. Did you see that one?
He destroys Superman, old man Superman, and then he also like takes on a giant group of Joker Man's like minions and stuff like that.
My favorite part about that fight with Superman was like he's holding him up, beating up Superman. He's like, I want you to know that I went easy on you. A stronger bonding agent, more kryptonite. I would have fucked you.
Yeah, and when it was just like before their even fight, when it was just Clark Kent talking to like Bruce Wayne, Batman was just like, I'm ready for you. You could bring it on. You could bring the whole fucking military. Like he wanted the smoke. He was him and Neutron.
He was like, "Come on, bitch. Come on, farm boy."
And then he's so good that he faked his own death.
Yeah,
like,
he died.
Who fucking stops their own heartbeat and then fucking makes a whole underground society?
60 years old.
Exactly.
There was one comic book I read, and like it's not like a really like insane run. It's like a not very well known comic book, but there's this one called like Robin Year One.
Okay.
Where he gives Robin his kryptonite.
Yeah.
And he puts it in his glove. and then he punches out Superman and like breaks his neck.
That's lit.
And it's just Robin.
I honestly think Superman's such a bitch. I'm not a Superman fan. I don't personally like him.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so hard because he's such a like unbeatable character. It's so hard to write a good Superman thing.
You have to create other mega super beings around him.
I think the best story of Superman is, I don't know if you watched it. It's called Kent and Lois. I don't know if you ever watched Kent and Lois. It's basically
Channel 5.
Yeah, Channel 5. It's basically just following like him as a dad, and like it's not so much of his Superman stories, it's so much of like him being a father trying. I think that's the best. Like the more like grounded Superman stories are the most better ones. Like the new HBO Superman series, I think that's better.
Right, because they don't write him to be overpowered.
It's grounded. I think the more grounded Superman is,
vulnerable,
the better fucking Superman is.
Right. Also, because like that's part of it. We went over this before, but like it's one of the reasons why like, Spider-Man is so popular is because like he has to balance work, school, family life, and then he also has to balance fighting 6 enemies at once.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like I love the
people love him because he has to pay taxes and he has to fight with Rhino.
I love guys who pay taxes. You pay your taxes?
Be more specific.
You give money to the government?
Yes.
You're like, sure do. I pay my 20 cents tax whenever I get my Arizona iced tea.
They bleed me dry every year, dude. They pump me full of their hormones and they leave me on the bed soaking.
They take advantage of people like you.
Dude, the Mexican. The Mexican, the second generation immigrant. That's literally who I am.
Yeah. They pry off of people like you.
Yeah. Anyway. That was my big question. Mm-hmm. I have another big question for you. Ready?
Yeah, let me hear it.
So, you and I, we've consumed quite a bit of media. Do you have by chance like maybe a favorite Halloween episode of a show?
Favorite Halloween episode of a show? Man, you put me on the spot, motherfucker.
I didn't think of my own, but now I'm thinking of like a couple.
You put me on the shot. Well, there's a remember those YouTube AMV like edits?
Yeah, I used to. Dude, they call them edits now, but back in the day they called them AMVs, animated music video.
And you would just see like your favorite anime just like collaborated with like Metallica or something like that. It would just be like cool edit.
Sevenfold.
Yeah, exactly. There was a Gruen Lagann Halloween AMV edit. It was pretty nasty. It had like what's her face? Yoko or whatever, Yonko or whatever.
Yeah, Yoko.
Yeah, it just had her like dancing sexily in like Halloween costumes. I'm like, fuck. Is this my favorite Halloween episode? I'm like, it's not even a fucking episode.
Is this 360p YouTube video from 2006?
Am I watching this on my my BlackBerry fucking flip?
My first smartphone, I discovered porn.
Oh.
And I racked up the bill $3,000 that month.
And then your mom was like, "Hey, what's this?" I'm like, "I'm playing Snake on my phone. I'm playing Jenga."
That's not far off from the truth. That's like it had a Razr phone, and then I got a web browser for my Nintendo DS. And people thought I was playing Mario. You know, I was just jerking off.
You weren't.
I was watching.
Your little 11-year-old hormone boy bones were like they're acting up.
I had like the strongest 11-year-old boner to date.
I don't like thinking about 11-year-old.
Well, it's not. No, it's mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the point.
Let's see. I remember one from Gravity Falls. That was a fun one. It was they're trapped in a grocery store.
Oh, you know it's a good one. The Teen Titan Halloween episode.
You dumb bitch.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
That was kind of it.
Okay, so
yeah, they're trapped in a grocery store and they had to like fight some monsters. And I remember it being a good time. Zeus was there, Mabel was there, Dipper was there.
The whole squad.
Grunkle Stan.
Grunkle Stan was there?
He was a great uncle.
No, he was not a great uncle.
He was not a great uncle, but technically he was like
he was a uncle
above grandpa.
Yes, but grandpa. There's a difference when you're a great uncle than you're like a great uncle.
He was a neglectful uncle, but he was
a shitty great uncle.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
A shitty great uncle.
His brother was cool.
Yeah. Do you remember he went on a game show one time? He was like, "Is it shut your yaps?" Well, it is.
I mean, there's the typical answers like, "Oh, your traditional Halloween SpongeBob episodes, kid." Hear me out. Foster Home Imaginary Friends. They had a good episode.
Wait, was it overnight at the house?
Yeah.
I think so.
And then fucking Eduardo was dressed as a giant ghost. A little Mexican imaginary friend. He's great.
He's the biggest one.
Yeah, he is biggest dummy guy. But, you know.
He's a himbo.
I love my big dummy Mexican friends.
You heard it here first, folks. Brady loves those lovable, dumb Mexicans. Yep.
I might got one sitting in front of me.
Yep. He might have a few in his closet. Hey, shut up in there.
You know, it's also a terrible one.
Is there any like Power Rangers Halloween episodes?
There's like 28 of them. Power Rangers love their crossover Halloween episodes. If not only that, they also love their Christmas episodes. But we're not in Christmas time yet.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it'll be cool. We still got 2 more months.
You sound so excited. Yeah, that'd be cool. What were you gonna say a second ago?
You know what's a terrible Halloween? Anything? Hubie Halloween. Probably the worst. The worst thing in the world.
No, you hate it because it's art.
It's not art.
Okay, so if you're watching this right now and you're thinking like, oh, what are these guys talking about? Go watch a Hubie Halloween on Netflix.
I always think that when I watch your podcast. I'm always like, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
Where's this going?
Where's absolutely nowhere.
Every podcast needs to be a little bit different than the last one.
You know what's funny? You guys should watch until the very end. It all wraps up together.
Yeah, right. So
it doesn't.
What was said the first word we said in the first half always coincides with our closing sentence.
Yeah, so you have to stay here until the very end to see what the closing sentence is going to be.
Do you know it was a really good like Halloween TV show?
Let me hear it.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Ooh, that one's always Halloween.
Baby Gronk might be screwed.
Baby Gronk is rizzing up Lil Livy.
No, that's Baby Gronk the new Riz King?
Because hear me out. It's hard. It's not hard. I don't know why I'm saying it's hard.
We're all a little bit hard.
We are.
Yeah.
It's just such a great show because you have such a stellar cast. Fucking, you got Grim, you got Mandy, and the fucking star of the show, Billy. Billy is the star of the show, man.
Yeah.
He is literally the funniest. Like his like adopted dad is a spider. Or no, his adopted son's a spider, and he's that.
Yeah.
He's
Why would you love me, Dad?
I hate you. I'm not your daddy. It's good. They even have like isn't that how the series started? No. Is they started with that Halloween movie episode, or was that just later on?
I don't think so. What was that one quote? It was like, I thought you were cool.
You're not cool. Oh, I thought you were bad. You're not bad. You ain't nothing. But no, it's good. I think one of their biggest one was a Halloween special with the Hollow Ghost Rider.
Probably.
With the jack-o' head. Do you remember that special?
I remember Haas Rider or Haas. Yeah, I don't remember
the fucking Sylvester Stallone knockoff.
Yeah, I remember him.
No, but they had a Halloween episode where it was like Jack-o'-lantern, the guy, and like Billy accidentally like put a like jack-o'-lantern head on this ghost like horseback riding guy, and then he ends up taking over the town.
I can't recall.
You don't remember that?
The first episode? No, I don't remember.
No, I mean it was a movie special. It was a Halloween movie special.
I remember the Christmas special really well. I watched
that was good with Santa.
And the vampire Santa, and then it had that voice actor who passed away, Iago from Aladdin. He's like, between you and me, Billy, this has happened 3 or 4 times.
It's funny because he has the same voice in Aladdin.
And every character he plays,
even in his live action stuff, he still voices this. That's just his voice.
Yeah,
sadly,
it's like Iago and a few other characters.
Sadly, that's just his voice.
Yeah, and he's like, Santa, aren't you afraid this is gonna happen again? He's like, between you and me, Billy, this has happened 2 or 3 times.
That's a good impression.
Thanks.
It's a lot better than my Trump impression.
Yeah, China.
I'm going to build a wall. No, that's not Trump impression at all.
Billions and billions and billions. I am the first person who advocates for the black community. I know that's really bad too.
I think we're really bad at just doing Trump. What's funny because I feel like he's the easiest impression to do.
One of the easiest ones.
But we can't do it.
Him and Biden, or him and Obama.
I know Biden. Oh my gosh! I saw a clip of Biden. You know the little Asian kid from
Up?
No, the little Asian kid from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And he's also the other Asian kid from the other movie.
The Everything movie.
Yes, Everything All at Once. He met up with Joe Biden, and he was like, Mr. President! Do you see that video?
No.
He like, for some reason, he's acting like a little girl. He's like, Mr. President! He like runs up to him. Joe Biden's like, who the fuck is this guy? He literally says that. Like, he got scared. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Because he's just like a grown Asian man going, Mr. President.
Yeah, he's like that. he wanted to surprise Harrison Ford on his. Did you see that clip where so Harrison Ford's doing press for his new movie Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny.
What other movie does he do?
What other movie does he dial?
I spilled a drink. I don't know what happened.
Bro, this is my podcast set.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. Watch it catch on fire.
This was $10.
Not $10.
Anyway, little Asian man, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. From the Everything movie, he sneaks up behind Harrison Ford as he's doing an interview.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Gotcha!" And then he turns around and he hugs him. And then it was actually a really cute reunion because he was on the second or first Indiana Jones movie, and they haven't seen each other for like 30 years.
I think it was the very first one. Yeah. It's super cool. I like him. I wish I could remember his name. He was good in a lot of things.
It's like Huay or something like that. I know.
I don't want to mess around.
Good luck with that.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna get canceled so fast. And like, oh, you don't know how to pronounce those names, do you? I'm American. I wasn't taught shit. What do you mean? Of course I don't know. I don't even know how to speak the English language. They decide, hey, Americans, your language is going to be the hardest language. Good luck trying to learn it for 12 years.
Too bad your government doesn't care about giving more funding to your school, idiot. I have another question for you, Brady.
Yeah.
Keep this shit train going.
It's a pretty shitty train.
What's the one thing Captain Marvel's new movie called The Marvels? What is the one thing or two things that the Marvels movie has to do right for it to do well? Because let's be honest, the last few MCU movies and even some of the shows have been kind of stinkers.
Yeah. Besides Guardians of the Galaxy.
My apologies. You know, that's on me. Guardians was
that is
stellar.
on you. Yeah.
That's like the fourth highest or third highest grossing movie.
That's on you, motherfucker. Okay. I mean, obviously, there's the guaranteed, like, what we already know what's going to be in the movie. So, like, the topless scene with Brie Larson. Obviously, that already leaked out. And
full frontal vag. So what? Being topless is less like aggressive than
yeah. When you talk about someone's vag, that just comes out a lot harsher. It's like like mine's like
her pussy. My bad.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, sorry. Her titties.
No.
You brought it up. You started it.
No, same full nude is very different than like exploiting her like inappropriate values. You know?
Brought up her being naked.
I mean, hey, if you want to go that route, that's you, man.
So Brady's like, okay, let's go on this train. I'm like, okay, sweet, I can't wait to go on this train. You're like, whoa, hold on there, buddy. Let's just back it up.
We don't allow you on this train.
All right, sorry, we don't talk about vag or titties or any of that.
You can't just exploit it so fast. You know, you're just like and I'm like, whoa, I thought we were.
It's not real, Brady.
I thought we were doing something innocent, and you're like, and they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Finish your thought, you dumb bitch.
Anyway, obviously there's the obvious.
There's
going to be Miss Marvel. There's going to be Marvel. There's going to be Captain Marvel. There's going to be all the Marvels. So how about a really cool fight scene with all the Marvels? I think that's already going to be guaranteed, so I'm excited for that.
Do you think that's going to be a good selling point for the movie?
No, I actually don't think there's anything about this movie.
What do you think is going to be like, oh, that looks sick as heck? What does the movie have to have in it story-wise to make it be a baller movie?
I don't think there's anything in this movie particularly. I really don't think and I'm a Marvel guy. I'm a Marvel fan guy. But there's nothing in this movie what stands out to like a normal audience. It's like, wow, I need to fucking see that. Like just like everything what this movie led up to is like, oh, okay, it's a Marvel movie, but there's like nothing in this was like
he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. There's nothing in this movie is like, wow, I need to see this movie to see how this ends. It's like, okay, it's just not like, and there's nothing in this movie what's like is telling you like,
except for the full frontal scene you said.
Exactly, the fully nude scene.
Yeah. Badge.
Very inappropriate.
I think you just don't like the word badge.
No, I think you're exploiting innocent girls. But, you know.
When you say one exploiting and innocent and girls in those three sentences together, like you make me sound like the worst person ever. This woman's like 34 years old.
So you think exploiting any girl of any age is appropriate?
Wow. You're such a bitch, dude. You brought it up, too. You're like, hey, buddy, do you want a hot dog? I'm like, sure, boy, do I. Can I get ketchup and mustard? So it's fucking okay to put mustard on anything these days?
And it's like, hey, buddy, you want a hot dog? Ooh, I love hot dog. Look at that guy. He's fucking sucking the glizzy.
Exactly. Hey, buddy, do you want to go to the grocery store? Oh, boy, do I. Can we get some bread? Okay, buddy. Take it easy.
Hey, buddy, you want to go to the park with your friends? Oh, boy, I do want to go. This man's a predator. He wants to go to a park.
Dude, this guy says he's going to sexually assault my dog.
Not the dog.
Anyway. Is there any one thing that's gonna get you to like? Okay, so if we're gonna see it, obviously, right? We're gonna see it.
Unless if there's like it's just like it's the most mid movie, and that's so sad to say because I love anything
Eternals
Marvel.
Is pretty mid.
Yes, but this is like even more mid. I feel like there's nothing driving me to the theater of like, oh my gosh, it's all together now. Like it's like I've been waiting for this. There's nothing like that where like I've been waiting for this. The only thing is like unless if there's like a big plot point driving towards the next movie. Like let's say at the end of this movie something drastic happens where like it's gonna set drastic happens where drastic. It's gonna set up Secret Wars or Secret Invasion or not Secret Invasion but Secret War. It's gonna set up the new like Avengers movie.
What's the one secret cameo you'd want? The one secret cameo.
There's just like no one anymore.
Just fucking like.
I would love to see Moon Knight. He's not gonna be in it. I fucking love Moon Knight.
Do you think he's a good fit for a Captain Marvel movie?
No, but you asked me who I would like to see, and I would like to see.
All right, here's my top 2 cameos. Top 3 cameos.
Okay, let me hear it.
So one, it probably cannot be street level, right? So obviously no Daredevil, probably no Spider-Man, no Black Widow, which is dead.
Super dead.
The Thunderbolts, right? Those are all street levels.
Yeah, those are.
Moon Knight is like kind of street level. He was fighting thugs.
But at the end, he was also fighting a god.
But that god is like the street level of gods.
I feel like the only few people who could somehow cameo in this movie is the Guardians of the Galaxies, like the new Guardians.
No, I don't want to say that.
Okay, say it.
This podcast is like my least favorite podcast I watch. Yeah, so it's gonna be I think Quill, right?
Okay.
Rocket, either one of those two or Wong.
Okay. I mean, Juan is guaranteed to be in everything.
True. I'm kind of sick of.
I think Quill's kind of hard because he's like kind of just chilling on Earth with his grandpa.
Ooh,
like he's not doing anything right now. He's just like chilling.
And without his crew, he's kind of street level.
No, yeah. I mean, I hope they. I mean, they did say Star Lord will return. I'm just like, how? He's like,
right. It didn't say Guardians return. It said Star Lord.
Because I think that's it for Guardians. I think the new Guardians team we're not going to see again.
Wait, hold on. You know who'd be a good fit in Marvel?
What?
He's not going to be there, I don't think. But Booster Gold? No. What's his?
It's not. Adam Warlock?
Adam Warlock.
I wish Booster Gold was in the Marvels. I love Booster Gold.
Or Nova. Do you know Nova is?
Nova?
Of the Nova Corps?
Low-key Nova would actually make a really good cameo.
It would make sense, too, because he flies around and shoots laser beams.
And because Captain Marvel has connection to the Nova Corps.
Dude, I just shit a little bit.
You're like, he fits because he shoots laser beams and he flies. I'm like, well, also he has connections. Well, also he has connections.
Well, but like I'm saying, like, you're gonna take out wizards, you're gonna take out street level. It's probably gonna be space.
I mean, Nick Fury's gonna be in it.
He's street level, but he also brought in. But Brie Larson wasn't always space level.
The majority should space level.
Okay, so in my opinion, the side main characters, they're not strong enough to bring an audience. No one cared about Miss Marvel. They had a rating of like 25 people, you being one of them.
24 plus me.
And then the African American woman had like one scene in
WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision.
She had a pretty dope scene. She like phased through all these bullets, and she was like, "Oh, I'm immortal." It's pretty dope. And she has connection to Miss Marvel. Her mom was the pilot.
It's so hard to be excited for her or Camila Kyle or whatever.
I think this whole movie is just like a wash. Like they should just not come out with it.
Brie Larson's not even like a fan favorite. I like her. Her Captain Marvel. A lot of straight Christian males do not like her. White Christian males do. A lot of straight white Christian males do not like her for whatever reason. But I think she's awesome. Yeah. I love her. I loved her first movie.
She has some promotional workout videos of her pushing like a Jeep. Like just bare hands, just her pushing. I was like, oh, that's pretty badass. She's been working.
Is that like actual? Like, is it like a joke?
No, she was actually working out because she needed to like work out to like get the build of Miss Marvel. So one of her training things was to push a Jeep.
I was gonna say that I wish she was a little bit more buffer.
She's pretty buff.
Is she?
Yeah, she's pretty buff.
Yeah.
I mean, buff enough to push a Jeep. I can't push a Jeep.
One of my favorite stories about Brie Larson is that she one time broke up with one of her boyfriends because he didn't take like gaming like seriously enough. He didn't like Metroid Prime the way that she liked Metroid Prime.
Yeah, I also heard she broke up with one of her boyfriends, and then she started like this band, and then she went back to his hometown in Toronto, and then she was singing.
Is it the Clash of Demon Head?
Yeah.
Hello
again, friend of a friend. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, I just don't think
we're
this.
grabbing lunch the other day. Next week.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
She's cool. I heard she's kind of bitch on the set though.
No.
TikTok
told you that.
Twitter told me that. But you.
Oh, that must be true then.
If it came from Twitter. Actually, Facebook told me that.
Oh, then we both know it's a lie.
Yeah. Anything from Facebook.
And it's a year old.
It's a year old and it's a lie. Yeah, I'm like, there's nothing like big in this. Like, unless if like Kang is in it. Like
then Kang and his dick would be big in it.
Yeah, exactly. But there's nothing else in this movie. It's like I honestly think it's gonna be one of the lowest rating Marvel movies. Unless they
get a bunch of good press and it's actually a good story.
Even the original Miss Marvel movie, what was decent, it still didn't do good in theaters.
Are you excited for Loki season 2?
I am very excited. I am beyond. That's my favorite Disney Plus show.
I watched a documentary on Loki and what's his name? Nathan Hiddleston.
Nathan.
What's his first name?
It is
Benjamin. Benedict Hiddleston.
No, that's Doctor Strange. What's his name?
Nathan Hiddleston.
It's not Nathan Hiddleston.
Drake?
Yes, it is Drake, actually.
Yeah, I saw a documentary on Drake and Loki and how like he's this character's now 10 years old, and they said almost all due to like Drake's acting that he created the character essentially.
No, 100%. And like I actually saw a clip of him like in the first Avengers movie, like when he first put on the thing, and he's like, it was an experience, like being able to bring this character to life.
Imagine like you get casted for a role, he had to wait because the process is like a few months. Like let's say you wait like 3 months, if you're finally on set and they finally put the costume on, you gotta feel powerful. You gotta feel super powerful, and like I love him. He's such and like I love the version of him we are currently singing, the Time, Variety, whatever he is type of guy, the Loki like version of this, and like I love him. So our main Loki has passed away, but yes, we're now following one that jumped from the first Avengers, a variant Loki, and like this variant Loki is super awesome. What's like that's the only problem with like the original Loki series, because I think the original Loki series is almost a near masterpiece. It's like, for me, it's a 9.5 out of 10. The 0.5 at losing is like you built all that character development with the original Loki, then the original Loki like died because of Thanos, and then this new Loki came in who doesn't have all that character development. But then what's his face? The guy from Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, there you go. I'm smart. Yeah, you are. And then what's his face? The guy from Marley and Me. Whatever his guy. He talks a little bit like this. Yeah. What's his fucking name? Anyway, he shows him a video of like the original Loki timeline, and then he automatically gets all that character development back. I'm like, no, that's not the same Loki. Like, it's a different Loki, and like this Loki is like totally different. He didn't experience like sacrificing himself for his brother and stuff like that. So like. But that's the only thing. Besides that, if you could just ignore that, this is an amazing version of Loki, and I love it. And I'm excited to see what they do with Sylvia, what they do with Loki. One of my favorite quotes came from the last episode of that Loki series, and it says, like, he goes, like, I don't want a kingdom. I don't want an army. I only want you. And I remember where I was when I watched that episode. So that part really stuck with me. Yeah, I remember watching that every week on the dot at 12 p.m. at night. And you know me, I can't stay up late. I'm fucking dying right now. I'm so tired right now. But, are you really? Yeah, I'm good thing I'm kind of carrying this podcast. Yeah, you are. With the questions, at least. Wait, hold on. Before we move on, you want to say something about how handsome I was? Yeah. Is that what we're going to say? Yeah, I really think your mustache really brings out your eyes. And I love the way your hair kind of sits on your head. And I love the way your eyebrows has hair on them. Yeah, my eyebrows have had hair on them for a long time. And you have a functioning nose. Do you not? No, I do. I just know people who don't. Are you stuffed up right now? I'm not stuffed up.
I'm pretty clean whistle down here in Toronto.
You want to clean what?
I'm a clean whistle.
You're gonna clean your whistle. How much time do I have left?
You're like, we gotta fucking end this shit.
No, I'm good. I have like 5 more questions.
We have 20 minutes left.
Oh, want to hop into anime?
Yeah, let's do it.
You had 1 minute to answer this next question.
Okay, let me hear it.
What are we gonna do for Halloween?
What are we gonna do for Halloween?
Like the actual day.
I wanna fucking. So I think this Halloween lands on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday or Thursday. What makes it kind of awkward? Because like,
are you gonna be Ken?
People, no, Ken's too basic. I think.
No, I was thinking, how about this? You be Beach Ken, and I'll be Mojo Dojo Casa House Ken. We'll go together.
But Mojo Dojo Casa House Ken is so much cooler.
Then I'll be Beach Ken.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
that works out.
Yeah,
I don't know because I feel like every dude is gonna be Ken.
I'm okay with that.
But I want to be something different.
Then be fucking the gay one. What's his name?
The black Ken. What's his face?
No.
Michael Cera. Oh, Alan.
Be Alan.
I would totally be Alan. I'm such an Alan guy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Or what else is Loki? I could be Loki.
Like the suit Loki.
Or what other movies came out this year? I could be a few. I could be Mario. No, that's basic.
Be Gojo.
Gojo. You know what? Honestly, I might just be an anime character. Like Gojo would be fucking lit. I always wanted to be Zoro, but I just don't have the bod for Zoro. Zoro's like fucking man.
Kind of get in there.
He's
you should be Denji, like human Denji, and then your wife can be Makima, and you be on a leash.
Ooh,
shirtless on a leash.
I would love to be shirtless on a leash, as long as some 20-something-year-old don't exploit my body.
Okay, that's about it for that. Brady, some of our fans sent in a question.
They did?
Yeah, so on last week's episode, people were kind of posing some questions to us that we can kind of answer on the podcast.
Those fucking posers always posing questions.
This one comes from Brian Hernia 69.
Wait a minute, that sounds very familiar to someone I know.
It doesn't. Maybe. High school?
Maybe.
Who are, Brady, this is coming from Hernia Lover 69. Who are the 4 anime characters that you love to go to a rave with? And what roles would they play?
Okay.
And also, are you rizzing up Lizzie? Should I be worried?
No, I'm not Baby Gronk. I can't rizz up Lizzie as much as Baby Gronk. I might stay busy, but I'm not getting rizzy.
With Lizzie. Anyway.
My top 4 people I'm going to take to a rave. I'm not a raver, but if I am, you got to need a couple different things. Mm-hmm. You know who's going to be? I need someone who's going to match my level as a party animal. I need to be crazy with them. I'm going to take yours truly, our biggest bro. Can you guess it? He's from Gurren Lagann.
Oh, Kamina.
Kamina's my fucking party bro. He knows how to get it down. He knows how to get rizzy with Lizzie. Next one. You gotta need someone good. Actually, I got my list right here. I don't got my glasses on there. Okay, I need another guy who's gonna fucking protect me at those raves. They get fucking incredibly crazy. I need a fucking brick wall. If anything, I need an unbreakable wall. I'm gonna take Kirishima from My Hero Academia. He can fucking go Harding Unbreakable. He's gonna protect my fucking ass. You know my ass. It's fucking vulnerable.
It's soft.
It's so soft and so vulnerable. Another thing I'm gonna take. Let me look at my list because I can't see it from here. I'm going to take Vash the Stampede. When you go to the rave, you need fucking swagger. Who has the most swagger in anime? Vash the Stampede.
He's up there.
He's up there. He got the glasses. He got the trench coat. He got the guns. So not only for fashion, but for protection.
Who's gonna like hydrate you and be like the mom of the group?
Oh, you know who's going to hydrate me and be the mom of the group? You might not think it, but I really think it's Yuji from JJK. Because here's the thing. He's compassionate. He's caring. He likes to see his friends have fun, but he also likes to see his friends succeed. And you know, if I somehow turn into a fucking demon monster thing, he's going to fucking wreck some shit for me.
He's going to exercise you.
Oh, he's going to exercise me the fucking most. So those are my top 4. What do you think about that list?
That's solid. I feel like there's a lot of like party animals in that group.
There's a lot of party. I'm a party animal type of guy.
Yeah.
I don't need no protection.
Oh, dude, I got a good one.
Okay.
I think Toto. Best little friendo. That guy for sure.
He'll be a good one. He'll be a good one.
I think he'd be solid.
He'd just be hard to like, get around with. He's such a big dude, He's a big old dude.
Like he has your back. He can be. Oh, like he loves music. He loves idols, pop idols.
He does love. Oh, he does love pop. But that's the thing. Like, will he go a little too crazy? Like, will he want to sneak backstage? Maybe I'm not feeling it. Maybe, but like he wants to do some fucking crazy shit.
Maybe I want to meet the singer, and then he like switches places with the singer, and like I get to meet the singer, and then
you're accidentally on stage during like the beat drop, and you're like you have to sing it. It's like the Goofy movie all over. Dad, do the greatest catch.
If we listen to each other's heart,
run away. Yeah. Anyway, any other ones? I was thinking because I was trying to think of like my hero. I think Hiroshima's pretty lit because he's just a fun dude. I just rewatched that one episode where him and Fat Gum was going against that fucking one punching guy and the shield guy. Yeah. And like Hiroshima, he's a dog. He's a straight dog. I'm like, that's men. That's a guy. Chivalry's not dead.
Yeah, he would go hard.
Because originally I was thinking Deku. I'm like, Deku's not going to be fun.
I feel like Denji. Denji might be a fun one.
Denji would be a really fun one.
And like, I would have everyone clear the pit and have him go like beast mode. And then just like, I don't know, do some like cool swing shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, Denji would be cool. Yeah. Chainsaw Man.
Hisoka, I feel like.
No.
Yeah.
That's an allegation.
I want to keep my virginity.
That for you?
Yeah, I want to keep my virginity. I don't want him around.
No, yeah, that's so true. But yeah, I think I have a pretty good list. What can I say?
It's solid. I think it's important to have like someone who's going to like take care of you when you're like the butterfly Hashira. Yeah. Kano. Kano. Her last name is Kano, I think.
Big Titty McGee.
No, she's not that big titty.
Oh, that's
also like you said earlier. In this podcast, we can't be saying titties. That's objectifying and that's exploiting.
No, you were saying, oh, I want her titties all out. And stuff.
I didn't say that. No, you said that Captain Marvel has a full frontal scene. I was like, oh, titties, and then you said, oh, bro, you can't be saying that.
Yeah, I didn't say frontal. Frontal is just a weird word. Who says frontal?
I'm pretty sure you said frontal.
I said nude.
I'm gonna ask your wife this after this, and we're gonna talk about like what's appropriate to say about women and what's not.
Okay. Are you like upset that I said that?
No, I want you to abide by your own fucking weird rules.
Yeah, okay. I'm just not exploring type of guy. That's not me.
So I forgot her name, but her last name is Kano. Yeah, I believe
the love girl, not the love girl, the butterfly girl.
Butterfly
who saved Zenitsu when Zenitsu was getting like fucking
she's
impaled.
Like, yoo-hoo! And he's like, I'm a spider.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. So those two. How many I have so far? Oh, I have 3. I have Denji. I have Toto. I have Butterfly. Bitch. Is that okay to say?
Butterfly bitch.
I'm gonna look over here.
You got it. Ryan's currently looking at some anime posters just to get some good references. Maybe you could think of someone from Naruto. I know you like Naruto.
I don't think anyone from Naruto wants to go
Hinata?
to rave. What do you think?
Sasuke, he loves raves. That's a rave type of goon. Who's the fat guy, Choto?
Who's that robot guy from the Straw Hat Crew?
Oh, Frankie. I was actually going to say Frankie.
He looks like a party animal.
Oh, he is a party animal. And, like, let's say something happens with, like, the DJ set. He could fucking turn into light strobes. And
like, turn into a DJ set?
Yeah.
And you start, like, scratching the record. He's like, that's my titty.
Yeah, that's his titty. Like, a little nipple, like... Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I think that's a good setup.
I bet if I were to think about it harder, I could find someone else. I think Gojo would be a fun person to hang out with at a rave.
He's pretty crazy. I mean, is he a little too wild? Because sometimes he's just out there, man.
Remember the ancient or the secret treasure arc, the flashback episodes where they're at the beach and stuff. How much fun did that day look?
Yeah, man, that looked really fun.
They went to the music. They went to the
If I could go to the beach with Gojo, he looks like a cool guy. just a cool, like no matter what, cool guy.
Next episode, we should do a build your own harem kind of segment where it's like, all right, my top like 5 waifus that'd be after me, and then my 6th secret one. That'd be kind of fun.
Ooh, scandalous.
Ooh, that can be like a new like TikTok trend. Like, all right, this is my harem. It'd be like boom, 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 boom.
That would be a good harem. I know a couple harems here and there. I know girls. I know. You know me. I'm
like animated or real life girls.
A little bit of both here and there. I dabble.
You heard it here first, folks. Brady is the new Riz King.
I'm rizzing up Livy. I kick Baby Gronk out of the way.
What is Baby Gronk up to?
Hitting puberty.
I'm gonna Google news search Baby Gronk.
Please don't.
Bro, I tried out Taco Guild. Over the weekend, did I tell you?
Yeah? No, you didn't tell me. What's Taco Guild?
Did I tell you?
No. Did you want to tell me?
You never been to Taco Guild before?
You could tell me right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
So, it's Arizona, Phoenix,
Okay.
local Taco Guild. It's a old.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Do they have tacos?
What the fuck? What gave it away?
The guild part.
Oh, you'll never guess what Baby Gronk is up to right now.
No way.
Playing Fortnite. He has a new Fortnite collab coming out.
No way. A Baby Gronk Fortnite collab?
Yes,
That would
dude.
be so lit.
Would it though? Do you think he's tall enough? There hasn't
I
been
think he's still 8. He might still be 8. I mean, it's only been 6 months, so he could be 8 or he could be 9.
Also, he hasn't had a news article about him or anything written about him since June.
Well, yeah, it was his dad being like crazy and like trying to get fame off of his son and stuff like that. He's like, come on, man.
What's the original like Baby Gronk?
Riz up, Olivia Rodrigo. No, I don't know what it is. Is it really that important though? You're like, yes, we need to know.
I hate when I get fixated on something and I can't stop until I know what it is. What was the question again you're asking me? Oh, you asked about Taco Guild.
Yeah, I did.
I tried a new place out. It's super delicious.
Okay.
So it's really close by. Actually, I want to take you here. I want to take you and your wife.
Aw.
Yeah, just us 3.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I was not all up in your guts.
I was just thinking that. You did not have to do that. No, it's pretty sick, nasty, fresh. So it is a 150-year-old church building in the middle of Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, dude. This is before like America, basically. Before the internet.
I don't think Arizona was around before America.
You're right, Brady. America predates Arizona. This fuck. So they converted this old church building. It was a Methodist church building.
Ooh.
Christians.
Those fuckers. I hate them.
Oh, straight white males.
Straight like white doms.
Why can't you just think about men just one time in a sexual way?
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Just let us fantasize about men.
1 dig, 2 digs, it doesn't matter.
That got escalated. Anyway, go on.
It's pretty good. Anyway, it was abandoned for like 10 years.
Okay.
After the Christians moved out. And some people bought the place and they turned it into a really hip and happening taco restaurant. It's still open if you want to go. It's open until 10 or 11 most
Really?
nights.
Oh, wow. You know what? They're really good at doing that, making like old historical, I don't know if it's historical, but like older buildings and like
150 years old is pretty historical.
Yeah,
it's before cars.
Definitely for us. You know, we only last until like 50. 51 if we're lucky, honestly. So that's pretty historical for us. I'll be lucky if I'm kicking until 35.
Dude, do you think men always die before women do?
100%. They're idiots. Men are absolute idiots. I mean, do you see the stuff what happens to us?
What was the most dangerous thing you've done recently?
Recently?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a dangerous type of guy. I was driving to California and my buddy was
120.
No, actually not. I was going like 40 under the speed limit on the freeway. And it was like so we live in Arizona. It was the desert part before Arizona and California, all just desert.
So like the 4 hours worth of driving.
Yeah, I was literally just on my phone, just not paying attention. And I started veering off. And then it was just like a ditch right here. So I went off to the ditch. I was like, what the fuck? And I spin my wheel too fast. So I was literally...
You were drifting?
On accident. And so my car literally went this way on a vertical street. And it was like this. And then I had to turn back. So my car went like this off. And it went... And it was terrifying. We almost died.
Was your wife with you?
No, my buddy was sleeping with me. And I woke him up. And I was like, there was a fucking tire in the road. I had to veer off. I was just fucking on TikTok. Because it was so boring. I was like, it's just desert.
You don't do audiobooks or podcasts or Harry Potter, The Escape of Azkaban?
I was so bored.
Audiobook?
I was so bored. I was like, I'm just going to go on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook.
So that might be one of the reasons why men die earlier than
men are idiots, man.
The craziest thing that I've done recently is I fasted for those 2.5 days.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Half of it was unintentional.
But then become purposeful.
Yes, it was purpose-filled. I just drank water and had cheese stick every 6 hours. And that's still fasting. It is.
That's pretty dangerous.
I lost like 4.5 pounds.
Look at you, man. I'm proud of you.
And then recently I had 2 White Claws and an entire red velvet cake.
And how do you feel now?
Kind of like shit.
You're like, I feel incredibly high. What was in that red velvet? I'm like, it was laced with a lot of THC.
Honestly, Dude, I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, fuck yeah, dog. Give me that THC.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah, dude. Like I am like at the point in my life where I'm like, I'm either going to go on the straight and narrow or I'm going down the beaten path. You know what I mean? Like my butthole's open for the picketing.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Ryan, when you say your butthole is open for the picketing, what can you possibly mean by that? This is probably a lot of people's most favorite part of the podcast. Listen to each other's heart. Dad, do the greatest catch. Listen to each other's heart.
What's the other song he plays? Remember when he's at the high school rally and he plays a song? That's a cool song too.
Yeah, sing it.
If we listen
No,
to
I don't think it was that.
it goes like
If we listen to each other's heart.
dude, I'm so excited for Disney.
Yo, I'm so excited to wrap up this podcast.
Dude,
We should do it.
bro, hold on, before we go, we gotta watch a video at least one time. Just
What video?
One time. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. Hopefully you could hear the audio if there is audio. So we'll hear it.
Wait, hold on, I gotta find the original one.
Livy just convinced Baby Gronk to commit to LSU. That's great. Livy, whoever this Livy girl is, she sounds like a total babe. Sounds like a total chick magnet.
What's the original one? How do you find the original one?
I don't know. Type in Baby Gronk. That's Luffy from One Piece getting anally erect by lightning bolt.
That was you weren't supposed to see that. I'm sorry.
You guys are loving this. Good thing we don't have too many audio listeners. This part would be the best part. That's the same fucking video you just watched.
Eat dick.
Oh, is that what's his face from Barstool Sports? He. Are you him? Are you him and Neutron? We should have did that segment. Who's him in all of anime? Who's like him?
Who was him in all of classic 2010
Man,
and under?
Bitch ass, you had a bunch of other questions I were prepared for, but we never went through.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll speed run them. So Ryan was going to ask me who would be the best gym partner in all of anime. I think Baki Hanma. He's just absolutely shredded. He knows how to cut well, and he knows how to fight well.
Look at your camera as if like this is like a TikTok segment. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Wait,
Best.
how about this? Brady, who is the best gym partner from anime?
You know, Ryan, thank you for asking. I don't know why I'm acting like I have a mic. I physically have a mic. Thank you, Ryan, for asking that. I think the best gym partner of all anime is that motherfucking goat, Baki Hanma. Baki H. Hanma. The grappler. The cholesterol motherfucker. Baki Hanma is the best gym partner you could ever ask for. He knows exactly what to do. He knows exactly what to cut. He's a bodybuilding expert. What's crazy, he doesn't even fucking lift weights. And he's a jackass.
He shadow boxes.
He's a fucking jackass motherfucker. He's a shadow box. He fucking shadow boxes like these giant,
Then
like...
how does he train if he doesn't lift?
Yeah. He just fucking shadow box these giant, like, praying mantis shadows. Then once he shadow boxed, like, Mike Tyson, and then he shadow boxed his dad, and he pissed himself because he was shadow boxing his dad.
Remember that one time he got kicked in the back of the head so hard that he went back into the womb?
Oh, yeah. Remember that one time where his lungs were coming up, so he fell from a 5-story building to re-put back in his lungs?
Yeah.
It was against the fucking caveman guy.
Yeah, the caveman. Remember that one time he got peed on and then he started laughing?
That's the one thing with Baki Hanma is like they love peeing on each other.
And like dicks and stuff
that's like
that.
7 or 8 times someone has peed on someone.
Do you think he has a pee thing, the author?
I think that because every author has like a certain thing. Like Oda has like a weird foot fetish, and then Baki Hanma's probably a pee thing. My Hero's a scrawny dom thing.
Naruto is like a butt thing because like the thousands of pain.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe.
Or you know so.
Maybe Naruto guy likes to be like what's it called, pegged.
Full Metal Alchemist is like a child thing because like
sure
Edward is like small.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the next question was also who is the worst protagonist with the worst motivation.
Okay, let me ask you like it's a question.
Okay.
Brady, in your opinion, what anime MC has the worst what's the word I'm looking for?
Motivation.
Okay. Brady, in your opinion, what anime protagonist has the worst motivation to be an MC and or backstory?
Here's the thing. I don't think backstory. I think backstory is just fine. But motherfucking Goku, man, he probably has the worst like motivation. It's like, oh, I want to be the strongest because I want to be the strongest. That's
guy
it.
Seems strong.
That's literally it. He wants to be the strongest because he wants to be strong. Other protagonists, it's like, I want to be the strongest to support my friends and my family. I want to be the strongest because I want to be king of the ninjas.
I want to protect my friends.
Yeah, so a lot of the times, like, the strength was, like, to do something, achievable goal. For Goku, it's like, I want to be strong because I want to punch other strong guys. Like, there's no fucking... Like, if it was like, oh, I need to protect Goten and Chi-Chi and Gohan. Yeah, exactly. My wife. But there's, like, no motivation. He's like, I am just a Saiyan. It's in my blood to be strong.
Wow, these guys seem pretty strong.
Yeah, so I think Goku definitely is the worst protagonist to have his motivation to be the strongest.
I think of the worst big three, of the big three, the worst protagonists are the worst like motivation, I think, is Bleach, Ichigo.
Yeah.
I think Ichigo has like he can literally like go back to sleep. He can literally go back to school and like everything will resolve
Nothing
itself.
affects him. It's all in like the hollow world, and he's like, if I'm in my human world, it doesn't really.
Yeah, I think what's also really dumb about that is that this created the trope where it's like, I trained 100 years to awaken my Bankai, and then Ichigo's like, bet, give me 3 hours.
I will say Ichigo has one of the hardest scenes in his first episode because everybody has like a hard scene in their first episode
or a crying scene.
Yes, but like Luffy had his scene, he burst through a barrel and punched someone really strong. Naruto had his scene where like he like did 100 ninja like clones. Ichigo's scene is like there were 6 bullies and they were like picking on someone or picking on someone's grave, and then he calls an ambulance and he's like, yeah, can I get an ambulance under this bridge? And the bully's like, oh wow, you're giving up a raid, you're calling yourself an ambulance? He's like, not for me. He fucking like beats up the bullies.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That has to be like one of the hardest scenes in all of anime.
Okay, without powers, who throws hands harder? Itadori, Ichigo, or Yu Yu Hakusho? Is that his name?
Yu Yu Haka. Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
Aren't you a fan of that show?
I am a fan, but
what's the main character's name?
I got stumped. Yu Yu Haka. Let's call him Yu Yu Haka.
Oh my god, we are the worst fucking podcast. Okay, in your opinion,
well, we knew this. We knew this to begin with. You have to say
a name. Yu. It's not Hakusho. Hakusho character.
Main character.
I can't even spell character right.
It's Yuji.
It's Yusuke.
Yusuke. Oh, it is Yusuke.
Urameshi.
Yusuke Huamoshi. So who's my options?
Itadori. I rewatched JJK recently, and that motherfucker can fight.
He throw hands. What's crazy? Yeah. Itadori.
Ichigo, Itadori, and
well, it's not
Yusuke.
It's not Ichigo because Ichigo's like good at fighting, but like that's not his main theme. Like his fists aren't his.
None of them are. I mean,
yeah.
Itadori,
yeah, like that is his main thing.
He just punches.
Yeah. Josuke's probably pretty good. I would say Ichigo. Ichigo's pretty good because that's like his thing.
You just said that was the first one you popped out. That was the first one you said. You mean Itadori?
Yeah, Itadori. Yeah, that's definitely like his thing is like punching, like doing that. Even without the Black Flash thing, like he's just a naturally strong human being. Like, like during all the physical tests at his school, like he fucking.
He's like, do I have to spin and stuff? He's like, yeah, you can throw however you want. He's like, okay. He's like chucks the.
Yeah, he's just naturally strong. So I think like
cannonball.
He's definitely like